Hello, welcome back. Big turn for messages and miscellaneous stuff, but not a lot of action yet. But we're close to action, I think. First up, Conjuration. Got it to 5. Gonna get it to 6. I might go all the way to 8. I don't know. Or we might go back into Thaumaturgy, or I'm not sure. But we got Conjuration to 5. Is there anything special here? I don't think so. We can do Howl on Nature Mages now, which is good. That's easy with Power of Gaia or Communion or whatever. Charm Projecting Firelord. I'm casting this turn as well. Specifically because it's a Firelord that increases scout reports by 50. So I'll go to that in a moment. Probably some other okay stuff in here. But yeah, we're going to keep going. The Throne of the Pantocrator was claimed by, I think this is Zoko, the player on our left, just over the water. And then lots of site searching. We found quite a few. This is a Smoldering Starfish Colony. I think that's like 1 fire gem. Earthblood Seepage is 1 earth gem. Moving Sandbanks is 1 earth gem. And we declared a new prophet as well. His name is It's My Time. Brackets at the allotment. Alright. I know you're on your edge of your seat what his name was going to be. There it is. Didn't get any more spy infiltrations, unfortunately. Still just Satrani. And then couple of battles. First up was just Satrani attacking a Boiba. He doesn't have many sacreds though. There's only a couple of the Thunderous Paragons into quite a lot of Furbolg. It is not successful for Satrani. It lose pretty badly. So there's Satrani, yeah, bouncing off. 50 Furbolg is quite a lot though, to be honest. And then a much more funny event was Boiba has some kind of story event going on in his cap, so he gets attacked by a bunch of crossbred and spiders, and well, these are also crossbred, aren't they? Foulspawn, that's the word I was looking for. The vines and stuff. And lots of imps that are throwing a lot of flames around as well. There's some mantises getting summoned. Yeah, this is a Boiba's cap now under siege by Independence, which means we can't infiltrate it, because we're technically part of the siege. It's pretty funny. Events though, Fever Fens, our global generated 21 pearls this turn. It's okay. In Embracer we got 243 gold and the Boots of Long Strides. Quite nice. And in Moliton we lost 10 province income. Worldwide event, Turmoil +2, Dominion -1 because of the Throne of the Pantocrator being claimed. Lost our spy on Zatopek, unfortunately. And finished the Walled City in Gent. The Goddess of Kurgnia has been permanently vanquished, and Rottenton now lives as a white mage. He did not get an increase in death magic, unfortunately. Yeah, so I was extremely confused how Kurgnia was still in the game with no provinces. So I thought there was some like weird glitch, and I had to like extinguish his dominion. Turns out he just had another random province like down here somewhere. I guess maybe this one or one of these provinces. And that's the real reason we haven't been able to vanquish him, is because there was just another Kurgnian province here. So I'm not going. I wasn't insane. He really should have been vanquished. It's just he had an extra province. So I'm glad that got resolved as well. Right, where am I summoning that guy? This one. So I'm going to charm a Projecting Firelord in Greenwoods. It's quite a lot of nature gems, but we've got quite a few now. We've got 10 per turn. Just because it's going to inflate scouting reports by 50. So we're going to have like a couple of heavy infantry in this province, but then it's going to look like 60, because there's going to be +50 from this guy. So that's his only job. And I'm also assembling a Telistic Animate here as well to also start preaching in this province. And the Animate can also build a temple, maybe? I'm not sure if Inanimates can build temples, even if they're holy, but I guess we'll find out. So Gent is still neutral, Greenwoods is now back to neutral. I really need to strengthen Dominion here, because I wonder if we get the magic scales if it's neutral Dominion. You are 10. We do, so neutral counts as positive scales. Okay, cool. Yeah, but that's what's going on here. And in a few more provinces, I'm moving mages over to these 2 provinces to also build Telistic Animates, because these are both only 1 white candle, so the Animate can do some preaching there as well. I'm also casting another fun spell I found in the list, called Glittering Alchemy. Every single F2 mage I have is going to cast Glittering Alchemy this turn. It's a weird one. It requires 8 fire gems, It's a little bit expensive. But your caster permanently produces plus 10 gold per turn. So we've got 3 F2 mages who are all casting it, so we're just going to generate an additional 30 gold per turn because we cast this, which seems pretty good. I don't know. I think that's worth casting on your F2 mages if you've got spare fire gems not doing anything. So that seems kind of fun. We're forging 2 more dwarven hammers. Guys with dwarven hammers are currently forging Starshine skullcaps. We'll make 2 more hammers, and then we'll just start churning out items. And there are some big red arrows. Stuff is moving towards Ivermark. I'm building up lots of force in this region. We're going to try and take this throne, and maybe just push through Satrani. That's the plan. Because Satrani looks quite small. And then we could hit Isaiah from both sides as well. That's if everything goes really well. But the real goal is just to get this throne, and I'll be happy if that's all we do. We can see up here, these provinces have changed hands, so I think Lilithors might be at war with Zoko. Which would be nice, because that means the 2 neighbours I'm worried about are both tied up. So that frees us up to do something. So yeah, I think we can try and push around these little players who are in a hell war. So our goal over the next couple of turns is maybe get out a few summons, but certainly build up force here, forge a ton of items, assemble a god communion, and just roll everything into Niffle, and then maybe we can just march straight at Satrani's cap. I don't know. But we'll be making some kind of plan in this region, even if it's not concrete at the moment. Probably other stuff being cast or forged, but nothing too special. Lots of site searching as usual. We're completely site searched out of nature at the moment. There's the skull caps. There's some glittering alchemy. It's listing animates, projecting Firelord. Yeah, we've got lots of infiltrations going on as well. Satrani. We just lost the one in Zatopek. We're trying to infiltrate Zoko. Trying to infiltrate, not Isaiah yet, but Spire's on its way. And a Boiba we can't infiltrate because we can either maintain siege or attack because it's being sieged by independents. But we'll get back on infiltrate duty when we can. New temples going up in Triton Sea. Currently 19 defense. Got temples on all these provinces now. And funny thing about, we got that throne of the Pantocrator event, which dropped us to Order 1, which means we can only recruit like 6 Sacreds or 7. Yeah, because we lost so many recruitment points. So that's quite funny as well. And that's it for this turn. Still very simple stuff, but yeah, we've got some kind of momentum now. We're forging items, which is going to be good. We need the banner, we need a bunch of boosters. Yeah, we're doing something. We'll start doing some conjurations next turn. Is there a quick target we could get in Thaumaturgy that would change tides? There's AoE 3 Soulslay and AoE 1 Enslave Group. Probably that's the point where we get another bump. There's also Mass Mental Burn, actually. Yeah. Let's try and get Thaumaturgy 7 before we get anything else, maybe. Those are nice combat-oriented buffs. So yeah, nature's completely site-searched out. Earth is getting there. Astral is getting there. A bit behind on fire, but that's okay. We're going to have 3 Firelords now who can just be doing that. Cool stuff. And that's the turn. Spy not doing anything, really? Oh yeah, this guy, of course. So that was turn 43. Thanks for watching. See you next turn. Hello, welcome back. Conjuration research is completed. I'm going to try and get up Thaumaturgy to 8, not 7. 7 gets us Soul Sundering and Enslave Group. Good spells. But 8 then has improved Soul Sundering, which is AoE 6 version of Soul Sundering. Seems cool. And then I forgot about Alteration. There's a lot of like really good astral buffs in Alteration at 8 as well. We've got Twist Fate and Fool's Luck in AoE 23. We've got Mist Form for every friendly on the battlefield. We've got Will of the Fates, which is luck for 100% of the battlefield. Time stops in there. On the way, we've got Quickness in a 23 AoE. There's loads of stuff. So, for now, that's the plan anyway. We classed some Glittering Alchemies. This tomato, too spicy for me, the Chosen of the Stargazer of the Choir, is affected. He now has the Goldmaker attribute on his character sheet, so cool. So we're making an additional 30 gold per turn. That's equivalent to taking another province, so that's pretty cool. We also charmed another Fire Lord who is now also casting Glittering Alchemy this turn, so that's another 10 gold per turn. What else? Lots of site searching. We found a few. Well of Pestilence in the Throne of Death. We knew that there was a disease site there, but we finally have some death mages to do proper site searching. Moving Sandbanks in Hippocampus Fortune. It's an Earth Gem. I think there's another one. Maybe not. But we also tried to do some infiltrations. We keep failing. A Boiba broke siege against the Dark Vines. He's an interesting one. It looks like Zatopek has decided to attack Lilithors as well. So he moved out the big stack he had on the Throne of Knowledge. There's a couple of buffs, including that. I think that was a big AoE cold resist buff. Battlefield-wide cold resist buff. So lots of buffs into some PD. Oh, big... That looked like numbness or something as well. Sounds like fear effects. Wow, this commander is tanking. So are the mechanical men, actually. Yeah. Who's this guy? Unfrozen Lord, yeah, you can summon those in combat. Damn, it's got a Baneblade. Sick. Yeah. So, he lost 61 units, but there was a lot of province defense there, including a lot of mechanical men, so yeah. Interesting one. Events then, so Fekti, there's our global. We got 21 pearls this turn. In Duek, the lair of a hideous troll has been found, giving us a bunch of gems and 57 gold, and in FIFA Fens, a band of robbers has been rooted out, giving us 138 gold. So all nice events there. Some barbs attacked Lilithors. We discovered a scout. And stories of a sharp Tang's brave deeds and his heroic precision. This is one of the first Holy 2 mages that we recruited at the beginning of the game. Now has higher precision, so I guess if we need him to do some banishing, that'll come in handy. But that's about it. He's still preaching, even though I don't think it can get the... No, it's Dominion 7 currently, but whatever. What else are you going to do with priests? Wow, there's quite a few of them here. Anyway, that's it for messages. Still a very simple turn, though. We're definitely still going to plan on taking this throne. Maybe this one we'll come back for soon as well. Because I don't think this attack is going to do much. I think Lilithors is going to slap this away pretty easily. But he's also at war with Zoko too. So I'm suddenly disinclined to dispel the Forge thing. Forge of the Ancients. Let's allow Lilithors all of the room he needs to fight 2 opponents. That's great. As long as this guy doesn't attack us, I think all of our other neighbors now are... They're in engagements. So yeah, over the next few turns we're just going to move on this throne, I think, and then we're going to bully these 2 players, if we can. I'm still trying to infiltrate a Boiba so we can see exactly how big he is. But if both of these guys are small, I think we can roll a big stack in to just roll over these forts to begin with, and then gradually we'll be summoning more and more interesting things, I think, and forging more items. And this turn is a taste of that. So, mortalistic animates in my edge provinces. We're doing more site searching. We're teleporting an Illudian Moon Mage. I think they are Death Astral Mages. So we'll see what those guys are like. Forging some Boots of the Messenger. Going to be making loads of those. Another Talistic Animate on my border. Rotten Tom's making a Skull Staff with his Dwarven Hammer. Teleporting a Hydromancer. I think there'll be Water 3 mages, but maybe not. Lots of Shrines of the Battle Site, some Crystal Coins, Bison Jars, Thistle Mace, Coral Blade. There's the other guy doing Glittering Alchemy. Yeah, lots of stuff. I'm also teleporting some of my N2 mages. You are not an N2 mage. I have incorrectly set this guy up. You can research. This guy is the N2 mage. Yeah, I'm teleporting some of my N2 mages down towards the... well, where we're assembling the army. In a communion, they'll be able to do all kinds of stuff. Including howl and things like that. That's good. The big shortage we have is fire mages, but I guess it's not a problem, because we can communion up all of these guys, and there's a big phoenix power and stuff, so it's probably not a huge issue. But fire mages would be nice to have. But yeah, so we're going to try out 2 new summons this turn, forging tons of items. Next turn I'll do the banner. And then, a few turns after that, we'll just march the stack up. See how we get on. It is currently late fall. That would be the worst time to fight the Trani. But I don't think we're going to have much luck pushing our Dominion over here anyway. So let's just hope that we can just annihilate his troops with a big Soul Slay Communion. See how that goes. That's really it for this turn. The Telistic Animate we summoned can actually build a temple, so that's quite good. There's the new projecting Firelords who's casting Glittering Alchemy this turn. Beast down here is going to see everyone next to put up another temple. We've got lots of temples in this region, it's pretty good. We're not quite Dominion 10 yet, but probably not that far off. And then again, only 13 temples, I guess it's not that many. Pretty good though. Anyway, that's it for this turn. So that was turn 44. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Hello, welcome back. You got the Thaumaturgy done. It's almost at 7. Not far. We're doing 1200 a month and we only need 2.1, so... lots of site searching, found nothing. We summoned a Hydromancer and an Eludian Moon Mage. I'll look at those in a moment. Our new fire-guided Glittering Alchemy. And then we saw, frankly, one of the best battles I've ever seen in Dominions. This is Lillifors with 2 big boys. They are fully geared out. They have roughly the same set of gear. We got Firebrand, Iron Shield, Crown of Titans for enlargement, I assume. Shroud of the Battle Saint. His bless is Air Shield, Shock Res, Fire Res, Regen. Boots of the Messenger, Ring of Regen, Braces of Protection. These guys have 20% regen to begin with, and then they cast regen as well. This guy's slightly different. Instead of a Vine Shield, he has a Black Steel Kite Shield. Otherwise the same. Here is Zatopek's army. Pretty cool one. Lots of frogs. Few corpse constructs. These guys are buffing themselves. They give themselves Air Shield, Protective Force. I think those are the main ones. They do go up to Regen 30. You see what the big weakness is on these guys? It may surprise you. So, they are still buffing currently, I think. Looks like they're moving forwards now. Zatopek then does this spell. Improved Frighten. The Clover Elder has been dropped to 14 morale. What were you to begin with? 19 morale. That is a big fear effect. This guy now has it on him too. This guy has now routed with morale 14. This guy has also routed. However, this guy is now surrounded. I'm gonna put this on turbo. Because even though this guy has routed and has an attack skill of 7, and his Vine Shield was smashed on turn 1, he is very, very difficult to kill. Now, as tempting as it is to speed this piece of footage up and put the very long battle music over it, which fans of the channel will instantly know exactly what piece of music I'm talking about. In fairness to the viewer, this is such a long battle, I'm just going to hit Q, because basically what happens is he kills almost the entire army and then leaves the field. So there we go. Very interesting battle. So in total, 142 units were killed, but Lillifuz was defeated because they routed on, I think, turn 6 of the battle. So, cool one. That is over here. So, technically that's a victory for Zatopek, but I don't know. You be the judge of who won that one. Next up, we did some infiltrations. We got into Satrani and Zoko this turn. And our global generated 28 pearls. You got Misfortune 1 in Dweck and Bad Harvest in Sofekti. Is that a good province? No. Who cares then? A very deadly disease is spreading in White Waste, interestingly. Isn't that a Bane Venom Charm? Is someone actually marching a Bane Venom Charm towards me? From this direction? Who can say? I guess maybe it's Zatopek, and he didn't want to move it with his army, so if he's moved it there, and now it'll go there. That would make sense. And yeah, that's it. He discovered a sneaking enemy in Ogwoods, and killed some filthy brigands in Ogwoods as well. This is the last turn of preparation, I think. I am just going to go for this throne soon. We're doing the last batch of forging items. We also summoned some dudes this turn. Here is the Hydromancer, they are Water 3. So very easy to get these guys to Water 5 with a bracelet and a robe. So pretty cool. At the moment he's just going to forge some coral blades though. He probably doesn't need to have a hammer to do that, does he? Because like he's one of the first people I queued up, but also this guy has a hammer and isn't forging anymore. Man, I really I need to sort myself out a bit. There are lots of things being forged this turn, but quite a few of them are small items. So people don't have hammers to do them. But I'll get to that in a minute though, yeah. So this is the Hydromancer. We also summoned an Eludian Moon Mage. So these guys are Death and Blood Mages. They're old age though, which is a bit unfortunate. But they're also Astral. We can easily plug these guys into our Communion, which is cool. So we can do some okay death spells and stuff. So that's fine. Everything currently in Kurgnia can move to Gaeta in one turn, so they're not moving. But a few quite slow dudes, including got a tiny Fire Lord who only has map move 10, the Moon Mage, Commanders, and some guys in Centania who are moving around. They're going to move to Ivermark this turn. And next turn, we're going to move everything to Gaeta. So everything in these two forts. It's quite a lot of stuff. I'll go through it next turn when we actually make the move. And that's pretty much it for this turn. I am having Rotten Tom cast Send Ox Heads. Let's see. This one. So it sends 5 creatures plus 1 per level, plus 17 death gems. It sends some Ox Heads. I'm sending them at Icton, mostly just to see exactly what's here, but it would be funny if it kills some stuff as well. Beyond that, the big thing is just more forging. Some more mages are teleporting to Ivermark as well. Wait, why are you guys forging Just Man's Crosses? I don't remember queuing that up at all. What? I remember looking for things I could forge with fire gems. Maybe I clicked this accidentally. Well, whatever, it's queued up now, so I'm going to leave it queued up. We're forging some Just Man's Crosses, hey? Maybe we'll encounter some big demon units, I don't know. Forging more Boots of the Messenger, more Bags of Wine. Banner of the Northern Star is getting forged. Moonvine Bracelet, Thistle Mace. I'm keeping a close eye on who has hammers and who doesn't. Allocator also has a hammer and isn't forging anything? What was I doing? I will redistribute the hammers to people who are actually forging things. Banner, Moonvine Bracelet, Thistle Mace, Girdle of Might, Crystal Shield, Coral Blade, Braces Protection, Lodestone Amulet, another Coral Blade. Yeah, I think it's because I've got all like the big items that are being forged are being given hammers. So the Banner has a hammer, Moonvine has a hammer, Crystal Shield also has a hammer. Let's give the Moonvine Bracelet... oh, they also have a hammer? Let's give the Thistle Mace guy a hammer. That's fine. 2 more to give out. I guess the Coral Blade guy can have a hammer then, why not? And... yeah, we'll give you a hammer as well, why not? Okay, so kind of a lot of forging. Most of our pearls are just being sunk into the shield and the banner though. That's a lot of pearls between them. The Crystal Shield is 15 pearls. and 10 Earth Gems. And then the banner is 25 pearls as well. So yeah, that was a ton of pearls just on those things. I can't do any big, I can't do any more boosters, or I can't do any more caps or coins or shrouds just yet. We've got a few. This guy is a big mage right now. Astral 5. There's another guy in Chelad who's ready to get that treatment as well. He just needs the cap and the coin given back to him. So we'll have 2 big S5 guys leading the communion. Plus there'll be a banner in the battle, so that's instant S6. Which is kind of cool. That's really it for this turn though. We do now have like strong dominion over in Greenwoods and Gent. 1 white candle in both provinces. Very strong. But another temple is going down in Siobhan this turn as well. That's it for this turn. So that was 45. Thanks for watching. See you next time.